6 ways to stay happy even if you live alone after 65. Have you ever sat quietly in your living room and thought to yourself, is this all there is now that I'm alone? It's a question many people over 65 ask, especially after a major life change like losing a spouse, retiring, or seeing children move far away. But here's the truth. Living alone does not mean you must live without joy. In fact, many people find this stage of life brings a chance to rediscover themselves, to live with freedom, and to shape days filled with meaning. Today, I want to share 6 gentle, practical, and deeply human ways to stay happy and emotionally strong, even if you live alone after 65. Along the way, I'll share stories of people who, just like you, found happiness in unexpected places. 1. Create daily rituals that bring comfort. Rituals are like anchors. They give you stability, calm, and something to look forward to. For example, Margaret, a 70-year-old widow, begins each morning with a ritual of writing 3 things she's grateful for while sipping her tea. It takes less than 15 minutes, but she says it changes how she feels all day. Your ritual doesn't have to be complicated. It could be watching the sunrise, taking a short walk after breakfast, or ending your evening by listening to calming music. These small, repeated acts create a sense of order and meaning. And when life feels predictable in a gentle way, your heart feels safe and settled. 2. Stay connected with people who uplift you. Living alone doesn't mean cutting yourself off from others. In fact, meaningful connection is one of the strongest protectors against loneliness. Tom, a retired teacher, makes it a point to call his granddaughter every Sunday evening. They laugh, share stories, and keep their bond alive across the miles. You don't need dozens of friends to feel connected. Just a few voices that bring warmth into your life. Try joining a local book club, calling an old friend, or even inviting a neighbor for tea. Technology can also help. Video calls may not replace hugs, but they do remind you that you are seen and valued. Choose people who lift your spirit, not those who drain it. 3. Keep your body moving. Movement is one of the simplest, most effective ways to boost both your body and your mood. You don't have to run marathons. Gentle activities can make a huge difference. Evelyn, age 68, puts on her favorite old records and dances in her living room for 20 minutes every morning. She laughs, sweats a little, and starts her day energized. Walking in the park, stretching before bed, or tending to a garden are all powerful forms of movement. The key is consistency. When your body feels alive, your mind follows. And movement is not just about fitness. It's about joy. For rediscover old passions or start new ones. When you live alone, you have the gift of time. Time to explore what lights you up. Harold, a 72-year-old retired engineer, decided to take up photography. Now he spends afternoons capturing sunsets and neighborhood flowers. And he says it's given him a renewed sense of purpose. Maybe you once loved painting, knitting, or playing an instrument but set aside for years. Or maybe you've always wanted to learn something new, like cooking a different cuisine or studying history. Passion fuels purpose, and purpose fuels joy. This is your chance to explore freely. 5. Practice gratitude and mindfulness. Happiness isn't always about adding more. It's about noticing what's already here. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. Take just a few minutes a day to pause, breathe, and notice the small blessings around you. The song of a bird, the smell of fresh coffee, the kindness of a stranger. Mindfulness is simply being present, fully aware of the moment you're in. Try sitting in a chair, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breath for 5 minutes. It may sound simple, but this practice calms the mind and opens a heart. When you embrace gratitude and mindfulness, your life feels richer, even in silence. 6. Give back and share your wisdom. One of the most powerful ways to feel joy is to give joy. Living alone doesn't mean living for yourself alone. Linda, age 69, volunteers once a week at her local library, reading books to children. She says those little faces light up her heart more than anything else. You have wisdom, experiences, and stories that are valuable to others. Share them. You might mentor a younger neighbor, volunteer at a food bank, or simply bake cookies for a friend. The act of giving not only helps others, It fills you with meaning and purpose. Closing. So, what does it mean to be happy after 65? Even if you live alone, it means building small rituals that ground you, staying connected with those who care, moving your body with joy, rediscovering passions, practicing gratitude, and sharing your gifts. Each of these is a choice that leads to a life that feels full, warm, and purposeful. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 ways spoke to you most deeply? Do you already practice some of them? Or is there one you'd like to begin today? Please share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to learn from your journey too. And if this message has touched you, please subscribe, and share this video with someone you care about. Remember, happiness after 65 is not only possible, it's yours to create one gentle step at a time.